let's talk about Valyrian steel. Because, it's been kind of a background element, no pun intended, of the show.
Yeah.
Prior to now, we knew, this sword's Valyrian steel. But a key moment here, obviously, is Jon being able to kill that White Walker with it.
Yeah.
So what do you think this means?
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
Turned him into ice cubes.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
And it resisted the guy's weapon as well.
That's right. It was because that guy was slicing weapons left and right.
Yeah. So let's see. The first big Valyrian steel weapon we had was ice, which was the execution sword.
Ned Stark's.
Belonged to Ned Stark.
Yeah.
Which was melted down after his passing and made into two swords. One was given to Joffrey. The Widow's Wail, I think it was called, and then the other one went to Brienne, Oathkeeper.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jon was given one by Mormont, and we know that these are like special blades that are like better than normal steel, rare metal. Just lightly from the books, we know that they're like they've been hinted to be also called dragon steel, which sounds like dragon glass, so the obsidian that we know can kill White Walkers. Yeah. And so, obviously, putting all this together. These special swords can kill White Walkers.
Right, and so now, of course, the fact you just mentioned, like who else has them, becomes key. Brienne being the only person we know who is holding one right now is Brienne.
Yeah.
Who is, obviously a good and honorable person anyway.
And she broke through a sword with hers, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, on the horseback fight.
So now you're like, get Brienne freaking to the wall. She's already awesome.
Yeah. And the other one, I guess, is in King's Landing with Joffrey.
Well. I don't think,
or do you think they buried him with it, or it's like sitting in a room somewhere?
I was glancing at some online debates about this last night, and I agreed with the people who were saying that no, it is so rare that it seems doubtful they would bury him with it, But was it given to Tommen, or is it just sitting in some special display room somewhere? But either way. Again, becomes like a key thing that they're going to need,
Yeah, a lot more of these. And they lost the small bag of dragon glass they had.
Right.
So it's like, ugh.
Yeah, and I mean, I think...
Why didn't they go there armed with dragon glass weapons? Why are they just here? Is it unrefined in a pouch?
Bandolier filled with a bunch of dragon glass.
Pass out actual weapons that you made.
Right. I guess that's hard to, not everywhere either. But I do think, moving forward, it's not supposed to be that those are the only swords made out of it, but I don't think they're also going to want to introduce like hundreds of them at once. They have to kind of pick and choose because they want to make these things important. And so it is kind of exciting now to think about what that means, who has them, and you can just see almost these moments coming now of someone has to get to Brienne, who's completely off on her own journey.
Yeah.
But has the characters in what we think are the final years. There's still going to at least be a couple more. Game of Thrones, start to bring them together, and the swords, the combination of the dragon glass and the Valyrian steel swords.
Yes.
It's going to be some pretty cool stuff.
Yes, the Valyrian Steel Force 5.
Yeah. I want an axe on a Valyrian steel.